Welcome back to another episode for Juba Forensics PLC, the YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk through the role of a forensic accountant, not just from a technical perspective, but also a human perspective as well. So, from a technical perspective, forensic accountants kind of cross that line between investigative work and accounting work, which is that number piece of things. I've done many videos and posts before that not every investigator can handle the numbers side, and not every numbers person can handle the investigative side. So not every CPA can do forensic accounting work, and not every person that is in law enforcement can handle the other side of that, which is the numbers side of whatever the case may involve from a forensic accounting perspective. So they kind of walk that tightrope there between both of those worlds. And so, from a technical perspective, forensic accountants step in and they can be added to your team. If you have lawyers, if you whatever you may have on your team to get through this process, law enforcement agents, forensic accountants can step in and become part of that team, not just because of the technical skills and expertise that they can provide, where they can really dig into the numbers, quantify missing assets for you. They can take the stand as an expert witness if they need to at any point. So not that's the big piece, is they can help you do the technical work, come up with the numbers, come up with a dollar amount, but they also can help just from a human perspective. So forensic accountants have typically seen a wide variety of cases. Maybe they are niched into divorces only, but that means they've seen a whole bunch of divorce cases. They have seen a lot of crazy things that have happened with divorce cases. Some forensic accountants choose to work across the board with individual cases like divorces, but also business cases as well with employee embezzlement, things like that. So forensic accountants have seen all the schemes. They have seen all the things, and even if they haven't seen it personally, they've done enough research. They are qualified enough to hear about all these other things that have happened to other people. So not only can they do the work for you, but they can help you through the process, not just by providing numbers, but they can provide you guidance and maybe sometimes just a listening ear. Going through fraud, any kind of fraud on any scale, big or small, is not easy. And you start to second guess yourself. You start to second guess everything. And forensic accountants can step in and help you figure out who did it, how they did it, how much money they wound up taking, and then they can come in and also help you put good things into place, good controls into place to prevent that from happening again in the future. But they can also maybe share with you stories of similar situations they've seen in the past, so you know that you are not alone. You are not the only person in the world that is going through a nasty divorce. You are not the only person in the world that had your trusted employee that worked for you for 20 years steal a bunch of money. You're not alone. And fraud has a way of making you feel isolated. It has a way of making you feel like you should have known better. You should have done something different. You're at fault. It's all, you could have done X, Y, and Z. Maybe you could have done some things to prevent it. But overall, if someone is going to steal from you, they're going to find a way to steal from you. And a forensic accountant can come in and figure that out for you, but also work with you to prevent it from happening again, and to just let you know that you are not alone. Other people have experienced this. Other people know what it is that you're going through. So they can work with your team of lawyers and law enforcement, but they can also recommend people to you if you need them. They can recommend potentially lawyers if you need lawyers. They can recommend, do you prosecute or not prosecute? They can recommend, I mean, granted, lawyers maybe should be recommending whether you prosecute or not, but they can help provide information about things that they have seen in the past. They can also help you maybe get in touch with anyone else you might need on your team, therapist, you name it. They can maybe get you in touch with other people that have gone through similar frauds. Maybe there are fraud support groups out there that they can get you in touch with. So just know that forensic accountants are there for the technical side of things. They are the numbers people, but a really great forensic accountant is going to give you technical support combined with empathy and compassion. someone that's going to bridge that gap and actually treat you like a human being and not just someone paying their bills. That's that piece you should be looking for when you need to, if you ever need to, hire a forensic accountant. What you're going through, if you are a victim of fraud, whether that's individual, business, doesn't matter the dollar amount. If you are a victim of fraud, what you're going through is hard. And you want someone on your team that understands that it is hard. It is hard. Not only did you lose a bunch of money potentially, but it's hard from a perspective of trusting again. It's emotionally hard. It's just hard across the board. You want someone who understands that and that can help you through that process by doing more than just here's your numbers and walking away. You want someone that's going to be there with you throughout the process. Now, granted, your forensic accountant is not your lawyer, your forensic accountant is not law enforcement, your forensic accountant is not your therapist, but they're there to still help you through the process in the best way that they can. So know that forensic accountants, yes, they are numbers people, but the right forensic accountant also has a lot of empathy and compassion and can help you through this experience on a human level as well as a technical and numbers money level too. So make sure you find the right one. There's a lot of forensic accountants out there. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this video, please feel free to share or comment, leave a review as well, and I will catch you guys next time.